Johanny brought food and we just forgot.
Oh, you want to pull your microphone down? So
and then she laughing and she the producer.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you got to get her a pass because she brought snacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She looked out.
Yeah, she brought snacks. You know what I'm saying? Say what, baby?
Can you talk about me?
No, we're not going to talk about you today. You need an outlet to plug that up?
Maybe that's why I got the portable charger.
Oh, you got a portable charger. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We are live, and for one of the very first times, we usually be live around 8 o'clock, 8:30, but today we're here at 8:06.
Yes, because I figure we could get done and I can get home and finish watching Chicago Fire.
You know what I'm talking about? And so she's been talking about Chicago Fire for a while now, you know what I'm saying? So she probably gonna make me end up going to watch it.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your word for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your word for it.
And it's a gazillion season.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, please make sure that you understand that you are watching He's Married, She's Single on all streaming platforms. Well, not all of them. We ain't on all of them. Shit, some stop lying like that. But we're going to soon to be on all streaming platforms. Right now, we are live on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. And we are on IG. So wherever you are right now, you can make sure that you can catch us. I'm looking at all of my comments that can come in right here on Facebook, YouTube, IG, and I got TikTok. Hi to the TikTok people out there. This is our first time going live on TikTok. I can't see all of the comments because the goddamn screen too far away. You know what I'm saying? But we are live right now on TikTok. I can see my comment. I see somebody just join if I put my glasses on like this. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't gonna be.
But our producer's right there. She got
it. Yeah, she can read the comments for us, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, is there a rolling chair over there? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, what she was. Okay, there she does. Right. So
I just actually got a haircut. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was looking rough. I ain't gonna even lie. Let me tell you. Hey, let me tell you, I was looking rough. I was at work on Tuesday, and I found some Brazilian butt cream at work. And when I found this Brazilian butt cream, I made a commercial that I didn't put out for this Brazilian butt cream. And as I was looking at it to edit it so that I could put it out there, I realized, nigga, you need a haircut. You need to shave. Your whole shit is all fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for shouting out me with my fucked up haircut. Huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need people to, point me out when I be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Today's episode is dedicated to our producer since she came with some wonderful snacks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So it's dedicated to her and her titties because we talked about her titties last week.
I look rough, I know. It's okay.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying? You, at your roughest, you still look good to some people's best. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. Right? But today, what we're going to talk about is it's something that goes on in a lot of people's relationships. Infidelity, cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And before we get into that, what I want to emphasize and stress to a lot of people is that cheating is
bad.
It's bad. However, there has to be an understanding of what cheating is, right? Because if you don't know what cheating is, you may be violating the sanctity of your relationship and or your marriage if you don't clearly have those parameters defined, right?
Right.
So I know that a lot of our followers watch the replay and we end up getting comments and questions after the fact. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But to those of you that are going to be watching later on, because some of y'all don't come in until we're 30 minutes in and then want to play catch up in terms of what we're talking about. It's a shake before you drink. You're going to shake
Damn.
it. You think
if I put my tongue on it and shake it over?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know your tongue game. Your tongue game might be official. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What?
You.
Yeah.
I'm the only same one.
What?
Boy, a whole dang lie. None of us in this office, I was about to say office, none of us in this room same.
No, we ain't got no sense, right? But before we get into that, let me allow you the opportunity, because in my opinion, it is women that get cheated on the most.
I agree with that.
And so I want to give the floor to you for you to be able to say your piece and allow me to give a rebuttal, if any, required.
Okay, well, first, for starters, the topic or the question is, what do you consider as cheating in your relationship, meaning for both, of course, married. To me, married isn't that, because you're married. There ain't none of that. But as a I don't want to say single, you're in a relationship, but you're dating, but you're in a relationship. It's an established relationship.
Okay.
Say what?
They got titles and shit.
Oh, you got
Yeah, they have titles. They've agreed that they're only going to see each other.
You mine and I'm yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're mine. You're you my man. I'm your woman. Basically, to me, married without having the paperwork. Is that a better?
No, I don't like that.
I'm just saying that's what.
No, but I'm
do.
going to allow you to finish. Go ahead.
Okay. No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To me, if you ain't married, you single.
Me, if you're not married, you're single.
Okay. Right. However, what if that person they live together?
You're a roommate. You're a roommate with benefits. You're not married. You're a roommate with benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You are a roommate who occasionally allows me to slap stomachs with you.
Okay, but
we split bills and we do all this other stuff. But for all practical purposes, if you are not married, you are single. I don't care about the living situation. I don't care about none of those other things until you have gotten a judge to sign off on a piece of paper to say that you belong to this person and that person belongs to you. You are single.
Okay. Well, we're going to touch on that topic. And me being a woman,
hey Karina,
if I'm in a relationship and we're not married, but we're in a relationship,
right?
Okay, and we've established that it's just me and you,
right?
Let me specify: me and you. It's just me and you.
Okay. See,
it shouldn't be third parties.
Here's where the problem comes into play, right? Because you have a definition of what cheating is. I have a definition of what cheating is. And if our definitions don't jive with one another, then I might be out here in these streets doing whatever I'm doing. And to you, I'm cheating, but I'm not in my mind.
But what do you consider cheating? Because
that's what I'm saying. You have to clearly be able to define. Thank you for the hearts over there on TikTok. You have to be able to clearly define what cheating is. And if you don't define that, then you have a huge misunderstanding, right?
Yeah.
And so the issue with a lot of people is that they don't clearly define what that is.
And I get that. But in this situation, we have that understanding.
Right.
Okay. So to me, the definition on if it's me and you're cheating, well, I consider cheating. First of all,
okay, let's run down the list.
If you're on your phone talking to a female,
right, and
you have to hide it from me,
right,
you're cheating. You should be able to openly tell me. It shouldn't be like that, because to me that's cheating. What are y'all talking about? If you have to lie to me or hide it from me,
right?
What are you hiding?
Okay,
I need to know, like, what is it? Because I mean, truly, I don't trust females. That's just me, because I know how a female is.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If this female see how good this man takes care of me, and then you talking to him or whatever else behind my back, sis, what you doing? And you said it. Wait, you done said it many shows as well. When a female sees your man doing for you,
most, and I don't want to make a hasty generalization, but what I am saying to back up to what we've said before, what I've said before, is that you have a lot of women who desire something that they see that already exists, and they just want to simply eradicate the person that's in that place and insert themselves there.
Exactly.
Right. They can see that a man is a good father and see that he's good to that woman. And instead of her going out there trying to find her own goddamn happiness, she just want to keep your ass to the side so that she could be with me.
Exactly.
Right? So I get that. Right.
So basically, if you're on the phone talking to her, y'all texting back and forth, and I have no idea, and you're hiding it from me.
Okay.
That's cheating.
But let me ask you this, right? And there have been plenty of instances, right, where you have texted my phone. Well, my phone right there. Well, you texted my phone. What?
No. I was talking about your phone because you lose it.
Yeah, I do lose my phone. Right. There have been plenty of instances where you have texted my phone, and I don't give a damn who it is. Somebody can go through my phone and read our text conversation, and they can clearly see that there's nothing going on with me and you.
Right.
And, but because you're texting my phone and I'm texting you back and we're having these correspondence, right? And I don't share that information with my wife.
No, you're misunderstanding.
No, let me just say, if I don't share that information with my wife, right? If she comes to me and questions me about the nature of our conversation, I have no problem giving her my phone and being like, okay, well, scroll all the way to the very beginning and read your way down.
But you're not cheating. Right. And see, what I get from you is, in all honesty, his wife may not see our text messages, but she knows who I am. You make sure you put it out there and you allow you make sure we meet your wife, whatever, and that's trust. You understand what I'm saying? But what I mean, like the sneakiness, like if like for instance, like I have my male friends, and when I'm in a relationship or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, I was talking to blah blah blah. I'm not hiding anything. I'm letting you know right there. I have male friends. There's nothing there. My thing is when you have to.
I'm trying to pull the panties off real slow. I'm sorry, I'm going here with my snack there.
But my thing is if you have to hide who you're texting, or like say I come in the room and you jump real fast and put your phone up, no, he wants some candy. And you put your phone up, that's a problem. That what you hiding? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but and I'm gonna lose some people with what I'm getting ready to say. I'm gonna lose people with what I'm getting ready to say. This young lady says she has a question, and I want her to
go ahead and shoot it out there.
Shoot your question, right? And even if you decide you want to share your question here, you can share it here. And if you want to share it to her inbox, please share it to her inbox, because my inbox is being utilized on TikTok right now. My phone is being utilized, right? But sometimes, right? And I'm glad that I have another male here in the audience today to kind of verify that, right? But this nigga crazy. But sometimes things are innocent. But if they are innocent and you read them with a guilty mindset, then it can be perceived a certain way. Right. And if it's perceived a certain way, then yes, I want to be able to hide those things from you because I don't want to have to. I don't want to. Yeah, but the other part, argue. I get that. The other parts, which is really crazy, is women hate for their man to defend another woman over them.
Yes.
Even if they are wrong.
Yes.
Even if me and you
yes.
are a couple, and I'm telling you that you're wrong, and I'm defending her because nothing is going on with me and her. You look at it as me defending her and not taking your side.
Right.
No,
Right.
Just
I get it.
section short and half, and when you get home, then you could tell me, not in front of no other female.
Well, it's not. No. I'm never. Let me say this. Never will I ever put my woman in a position where she has to feel like I'm taking somebody else's place, taking someone else's position over her in front of her. Right now, when we get home, I'm on your way.
Right.
But if we out in public, this is my ride or die.
Right.
If this is my way.
Wait, let's rephrase that. I don't like being ride or die. I told you I ask questions.
Well, she'll ride hard.
Right. If I'm going to jail for you, I'm giving your whole family your social, where they live and everything. I'm going to jail for you.
Yeah, she's telling on me too. She already told me that.
Yeah. But the whole caveat to all of this is being able to understand that, while cheating is wrong to the male mindset and the women mindset, sometimes we both look at infidelity from different lenses, right?
That's right.
Okay, we have a question here in the comment section. It says, okay, for couples that are dating exclusively, is it okay to have friends of the opposite sex?
Hell yeah.
When I say friends, I mean calling, texting your phone.
Hell yeah. It is okay to have friends because you had the male friends before you got into that relationship. And when he is gone, if and when he decides to leave or y'all break up, them same male friends gonna be there again. Because at the end of the day, I have more male friends than I have girlfriends. And them jokers have been my ride or die since I was in high school.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when I hit rock bottom, those dudes had my back and they never came to me and was trying to get with me or none of that. They consider me like their little sister or something.
Yes.
You understand?
As long as there ain't no boundaries.
Yes.
You gotta have boundaries in friendships. Like, oh yeah, we cool. I hang out with you all the time. You get into a relationship. We still cool, but I'm not gonna hang out with you all the time because I know you want to be with your partner.
And you need to set that straight.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
To me,
this young man, Carlos, right?
Carlos
states, I still have female friends. I've been married for nearly 20 years. I've known him since, we were in college. He's a little older than me. He's been married for nearly 20 years. I just made 20 years. Right. So let me back up to something that you said earlier, right? In regards to this question, right? The question, let me go back and repeat the question again. It says, for a couple that are dating exclusively, is it okay to have friends of the opposite sex? When I say friends, I mean calling, texting, your phone, etc. I believe that it is okay for you to have friends of the opposite sex. However, there are two things you need to take into consideration. Number one, hey, everybody over there on TikTok. Number one, the first thing that we have to take into consideration is the person that you're dating.
Correct.
Right? You have to know before the relationship gets too involved.
Yes.
If this person is insecure.
There you go. You hit it right on the back.
Able to understand the insecurities that this person has. And if this is someone that you are going to try to date exclusively and date for the sole purpose of one day becoming married, are these insecurities that you and your friends are willing to deal with?
Don't be putting that thing on them neither, because you put that thing on them, then they really insecure. Okay?
That thing is good. But that's not what's
important. No. It's not important. But sometimes.
But we're gonna get to that thing in a minute, right? I want to make sure. Because we're gonna get to that thing. But let's focus on the other shit, right?
Right. But what I'm saying is, with those friends, like I said, I have friends. Even when I get into a relationship, dang, my lips too big. When I get into a relationship. I let that be known. Like, I do have male friends, and it's not that I'm trying to hide them or anything. That's just, I mean, it is what it is. But like you said before, it comes with your boyfriend or your man or whatever has to be secure. And if they're insecure, that's going to be a problem in the long run, because then they're going to look at you, they're going to side-eye you every time, and they're going to always think that that male friend is trying to get with you or whatever else. But you also got to wonder what they went through in their past for them to be like that.
You know what, though? And you said something earlier that kind of just registered to me, and it made me think about something. I think you might have unplugged it a little bit from the wall. Push it in the hole. There you go. Right.
That's what she get for stealing my M&Ms.
But you made me think about something, right? And damn it, she just made me forget it.
When you said push it in the wall?
Yeah, you made me forget my thought. But what were you saying? What did you just say? Because I wanted to get that thought out.
You asking me what I just said.
Damn.
Did you just ask me what I just said?
But the other part of it is when you really sit down and think about it, what we have to understand is that there are issues, way too many issues in terms of when you start to get with somebody and you start to understand.
Karina asked, what does insecure mean, God? What does insecure mean? What does insecure?
Insecurity?
I need a producer that can read.
No, said, what does insecure mean, guys?
Okay.
Insecure. Go, you got it. Don't forget it.
Let me take a sip of my wonderful beverage first.
Insecure means you don't trust the other person.
No.
See, insecure. That means that has to deal with you on your inside.
Insecurity. A lot of people's insecurity stems from their experiences in the past, right?
Right.
And the issue at hand when you're talking about relationships is when you're talking about these insecurities, you're putting on the current person the bullshit that all the people from the past have
done to you,
right? Yeah, and that's unfair, right?
Right.
And so when you're looking at those things and you're seeing all of the things that this man hit me, this man verbally abused me, this man emotionally abused me, this man cheated on me, this man did all those things, and you finally had the nerve to leave this guy alone, and you did the reason that you carry those insecurities from that relationship to the next one is because you didn't give yourself enough time in between the two to properly deal with the shit that you were facing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so when you bring those things to the next relationship, those insecurities could easily be something that if you have some insecurities and you're with me, I have a decision to make once I recognize those insecurities.
Correct.
Either I'm going to help to foster those insecurities so that they no longer exist, or I'm gonna let your whole ass go by yourself.
And most of the time, those insecurities play a major role in people's breakups because people can't. Okay, let's just be honest. Us as women, when we've been cheated on, we do carry that into our next relationship if you have not healed. You know what I'm saying? So of course, when we get with a good man, we're looking for all the red flags and that may not even be there. But if we see something that reminds us of the guy that just did us dirty and cheated on us, we take it out on that person. And our new guys, some of them are like, nah, that's too much baggage and they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't.
Exactly. And I mean, you can't fault them.
Yeah, and exactly, right? We have another question here. I'm sorry. The question reads, what or who determines how much time a person takes between relationships, right? Now, there is no definitive answer for that because most relationships, every relationship ends different.
It depends on the person.
Right? It truly depends on the person who you are.
Yes.
Right. And without having to get too religious, right? sometimes the best way for a person to deal with their relationship ending before they go on to the next is to go to God and try to find out God can help you be able to be a better person, right? And if you can take that, you can take your scripture, you can take the lessons that God bestows upon you to make you a better person, then by all means, that's what you can do. Now, getting away from the Bible, right? When you about to say something?
Yeah. I mean, I love God and I read the word and I focus on God. That's my spirituality. However, I went through some things that I realized that I was not healed from, and I was taking them into relationships.
Right.
So I took a moment, and I'm still in that moment, clearly. And sometimes you just got to be single by yourself because you have to learn, and I say it all the time, you have to learn how to love yourself.
Right.
That is first and foremost.
And we talked about this last week as well. Some people have to learn how to be
by themselves
alone.
That part.
Right? Some people have to learn how to be alone. How can you? Because there's, especially if you can say to yourself while you're by yourself that I don't like who I am, how the fuck you think I'm supposed to like who you are if you don't like
yourself? Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Excuse me. If you don't like you, bitch, how I'm gonna like you?
Wait, did you call her a B?
Well, I'm talking about whoever she is because I don't know what her name is, right? But whoever she is, if you don't like you, how the fuck am I supposed to like you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to work on your insecurities. You have to work on all those things, and you have to determine how much time it takes for you to go from feeling like shit to feeling like, okay, I'm ready to get back out of here in this game. Right?
But if you are one of those that don't like to be alone and you are or have gotten into a relationship and it's sometimes we attract damaged people with, like I said, insecurities or what have you. And then that comes to play when, like the question in play, you having friends before this person and they having a problem with it, then that means that maybe that the two parties have the same what am I trying to the same energy per se.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like one is feeding off of the other or whatever. I don't know.
Right. But it essentially it revolves around you knowing that you are attracting the bullshit that you are putting out into the atmosphere.
Exactly.
Right. And so, for example, let's not even talk about relationship. Let's just talk personal fucking hygiene. And I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense in a minute, right?
Okay, because I was like, wait.
Let's talk personal hygiene. If I came on this show every week and I smelled like last month,
oh, I'm gonna tell you,
it's gonna make her so much to the point that she don't even want to do the show with me. Right? we can do the show remote because I don't want to have to smell this nigga.
You might bring some spray in this.
Right? She might get to the point where she'll come in here, instead of her coming in here with snacks and shit, she'll be like, buddy, you ever tried this deodorant? You ever tried this body wash? You ever tried this? Now, watch this, right? They have two different ways to deal with the situation. Well, really three. They have three ways to deal with the situation. The first way is for you to come in here and you not say anything and just put up with the fact that I stink every day, every week, right? But that's making you unhappy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. But the second thing is for you to come in here and try to help me by bringing me some deodorant, by bringing me some body wash, by bringing me a loofah and all the other shit that I need to wash my ass.
If you smell that bad, you need a rag.
But
You need your ass whooped.
the third thing that you could do is you can say, you know what, nigga, you stink too bad. I can't deal with this. I'm not sitting beside you no more. We're done. Right? Let's take that personal hygiene and flip it into insecurities, right? If I have all these insecurities, right, you can help me by trying to do whatever you can to help me wash away all of those insecurities. You can sit here and say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Or you can do what a lot of women do, which is sad, is they sit there. They sit there and they deal with the shit knowing that it hurts them. It hurt you to sit here and smell me stinking every week.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what a lot of these people do. Now, I have to be able to take the initiative myself to be able to say to myself, I need to bathe. I need to clean. I need to do this for myself. Once I do it for myself, then you will find me more easy to be around. Some people don't want to emotionally wash off all of their own insecurities. They want somebody else to do it for them.
Right.
It's called insecure because it's some shit that you deal with internally.
Right.
You have to be able to deal with those things, and you have to tackle those things yourself.
Right.
It's okay if you got somebody like me who has the heart to be able to want to help you, but everybody ain't like me.
No.
Everybody's not like me, and more importantly, everybody don't have the patience to deal with shit like that, especially when you're talking about people who are in their mid-40s, 50s. We don't have time for a whole lot of shit.
We sure don't.
We ain't got time for that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Been there, done that.
If we go back, I just thought about what it was that I wanted to tell you, right? But I'm gonna come back to that. When we're talking about, yes, you have somebody. Okay.
So what's the difference between feeling insecure and being disrespected?
What's the difference between feeling insecure and feeling disrespected and being disrespected? What's the difference between feeling insecure and being disrespected? You want to tackle that, or you want me to get it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess from a man's point of view as well, because I'm like the insecurity and disrespect.
So it's like, say you tell him what you're insecure about.
Yeah, and then if he does it blatantly, like if you tell that person like what you're insecure about, and then he or she does it anyway after they know, that's just plain disrespect.
I think those two things are completely different.
I do too.
I think they're completely different. I think that it's
because insecurities is something that, like you said, is on the inside, and disrespect is totally.
Now, the only other thing that I can say, I agree with what you're saying and what you're getting ready to say, but part of it is some women allow the disrespect to happen.
Yeah, we do.
Now, some women allow the disrespect, and I hate to make weird analogies, right? But if we sitting here live with all these people watching on all 4 of these different platforms, and I turn to you and I spit in your face, right? And I go over there and I get a paper towel and I give it to you, and I say, baby, I'm sorry. And I buy paper towel, I about to spit out the face. And then I do it again. And then I do it again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
It's your fault. You keep letting me spit on your dumb ass.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
You have so many women that are out here that are disrespected. The first time a man disrespects you in any way, it is his fault.
Yeah.
The next time that man does that same repeated action over and over and over again, he's only doing what you allow him to do.
Yeah. What is that saying? Somebody can only do to you what you allow them to do.
I'm only going. Okay, we got another comment here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here. It says, as a widow, I've gotten so much backlash for choosing to get into a committed relationship. Great guy, but society sucks. I've lost great who I thought was friends behind it, right?
Okay, now with that, my question with that would be, if you lost your friends behind that, were they really your friends? Because at the end of the day, if they're your friends, regardless if you move too fast in their opinion or if you didn't, they're still going to be there to hold your hand when it all crumbles. That's a friend.
Right.
That is a friendship. So if they left because of what they didn't agree with what you did, that's on them. Yeah. They lost a great friend. And I wouldn't consider them a friend, because what you do, that's you're grown. You do what the hell you want to do. Can't nobody tell you when you're ready to get into another relationship or not. They're not living your life. They're not there with you on a daily basis. They're not there. So with that being said, be happy. Whatever makes you feel happy, do that. I'm sorry, that just ruffled my feathers.
You know what?
They can give their opinion as a friend.
You know, and that's what I was just getting ready to say. You know, there are a lot of times that the people that we have in our lives, they think that they have the best interest of you in mind.
Yes.
And they really don't.
No.
They have the best interest for themselves as it relates to you.
That part.
There's a difference, right? And so when you're looking at things like that, I personally look at friendships differently, right? First of all, people use the term friendship
loosely,
very loosely.
Thank you.
Right? I have 5. I have plenty who consider me to be friends, and I'm honored that they consider me my friend.
Yes.
But I would gladly tell them that I ain't got but 5.
Exactly.
And you're not one of the 5. And it's okay if your feelings are hurt because you're not one of those 5. But at the end of the day, if my whole world crumbled right now, if when y'all leave here, if this house burned to a crisp and everything, and my house burned to a crisp, my bank accounts are gone, I can't rely on y'all to help me get back what I lost.
That part.
I can rely on my 5 people.
Yeah.
Right? I can rely on my 5 people.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful.
No.
But it is what it is.
What you're doing.
Fuck everybody else.
That part.
Fuck everybody else. Right? Yes. And let me go back and read the comment because I want to address a certain part of it. The comment says, I've gotten so much backlash for choosing to get into a committed relationship. Let me stop right there, right? If these people are people that you considered friends and they are giving you backlash, there's a difference between backlash and people giving an honest opinion, right? Honest opinion is like, well, baby, I don't think you should do this.
Exactly.
A backlash is like, bitch, I know you ain't out here doing da-da-da.
And we can't be friends no more.
And we can't be friends no more because you did X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Right? You know, but at the end of the day, right, what we also have to understand is that there are people in our lives, and people at the church say it all the time. Some people in your lives for a reason, and some of them are just there for a season. These motherfuckers that you're talking about, they may have been with you for 30 years, like you said in your follow-up comment. They may have been there for 30 years, but they were not meant to be there for the 31st.
Yeah.
They were not meant to be there for the 31st.
And you know what's crazy is one of the Medea plays.
Man, fuck
shut your behind. One of them that he made what was the statement about the tree? Some people are in your lives at that time as a leaf or something, and the real ones are roots.
Right.
So you got to look at that because them roots are strong.
Right.
And they're going to always be there. But them leaves, they fall.
Right.
After, what is it? At fall season.
Yeah.
They fall.
Yeah.
And in that 30 plus, like, if you're my real friend and we've been friends for 30 plus, off of one decision, you leave me? No.
Hello.
Good riddance. I'll holler.
Get the hell
and
on.
see, people always say to me, Tanika, you mean as hell. You'll cut somebody off quickly. I do. And I don't lose no sleep behind it.
Well, see, and
I don't care. Like, I care. I don't want to say that I don't care. I do care for about a minute, but then I cut you off real fast.
Right.
I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. If I could stop talking to my auntie for a year, and that was my second mother because she pissed me off, or I cut my sister off for whatever when they make me mad. If I can cut my own family off and you my friend, you think I can't cut you off? Baby, I'll cut you off.
Hell yeah.
Show a shit thing. You'll be cut the hell off real fast.
Okay.
And it may hurt because that 30 plus years is something serious.
Right.
But you got to look at it for what it is.
And that's the thing that a lot of people have they have we, especially as Black people, let's talk about this, especially us as Black people, we hold on to time way more than we hold on to quality.
Mm-hmm.
We hold on to time way more than we hold on to quality. Yes, this person has been in my life for 30 years, but has it been 30 years of quality?
That part.
Has it been 30 years?
Or has it been 30 years of off and on?
Right. Or bigger than that, fuck the off on and off shit. Has it been 30 years of me giving and you taking and not the other way around? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that thing good.
Yeah, I know that motherfucker busted, right? But has it been a situation where I'm doing the majority of the giving and you're doing the majority of the taking? Right? If it comes to the point when I need something from you and you can't give me nothing but, well, maybe you can call such and such.
But you know what's crazy?
Well, bitch, you don't serve me no purpose.
That part. But not to put her out there. We know Shonda. We know her. And she's a giver. And I noticed that the first time I met her. Shonda is a giver. And she gives cheerfully and with her whole heart. And people take advantage of that. So with that being said, guard your heart, sis, because you are a special type of woman and you do give your all to whomever. But at the same time, you got to be happy. And if that man makes you happy, sweetheart, be happy. Because we saw what you went through when your husband passed. And you were, and you're happy as hell right now. So continue to live in your happiness.
You know what?
The hell with what people think or say.
You know, first.
You ain't getting younger, you're getting older, baby.
Yeah.
That part. First, and don't, hey, you better tell it.
First, let me just say this because like there's been instances where me and Shonda have, you know, we talk face to face. A lot of our talks be me being with the bullshit. Right. Fuck you later. But there are moments where me and her talk and we, you know, have some serious moments. And I want to take an opportunity right now to talk, number one, about something that we talked about previously. And I hope she don't mind, but I'm going to say it anyway. Fuck it. But secondly, I want to deliver a message. The first thing is I was lucky enough and honored to be the photographer for her wedding. Right? I was tired as shit. I had gotten off work and had got like an hour and a half of sleep and then had to go and get ready for this thing and went, did the thing and stuff like that. And everybody looked at me that was there that knew me, was surprised at how professional I was when I was there, right? But that wasn't the first time that she and I had worked together because I did 2 photo shoots for her daughter before, right here in this basement. And unfortunately, when her husband passed away, I watched this girl come to work and I watched her like be seeing other people going through some bullshit and
still
putting her shit
to the side. Exactly.
To deal with other people and their shit, right?
Exactly.
And I watched her, and I don't always come home and talk about, you know, the shit that I deal with at work with my wife, because I like to leave work shit at work. Yeah. Right. But I came home and I talked to my wife about the resilience that I saw in her. And I talked to her about just everything that I watched her go through. And what was weird was around the same time, working at the same time, let me say it that way, working at the same time, I didn't properly deal with the grief of my own father, right? That corner back there, that back corner, that whole wall back there is for my daddy, that whole thing back there, right? Yeah. I didn't properly deal with that, and that shit was starting to get to me. And I watched her, and I saw how she dealt with stuff, and I invited her a number of times to come on here so that we can talk about grief, because I watched her grieve, and I'm going through my own process, and I see how well she carried herself. But I also know that there were moments when she would be by herself. And she would just have her moment, and you know, shit like that, you know, and that's understandable, of course, right? But to know the amount of strength that it took for her to be able to just get up and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go to work today." And while at work, you know, everybody's kind of walking around on eggshells, not knowing what to say to her, or not knowing what they can joke about around her and things of that nature, and her being able to come to work and me saying some stupid shit about somebody's ass or titties or some shit like that, because that's what the fuck I do. For me to be able to put a smile on her face while she's going through the roughest time that she has to deal with, that I always applaud her for her resilience.
And what people don't know is when Shonda was going through hers, my auntie had just gotten diagnosed with cancer. Right. So she would have asked, she was like, "Tanika, how you doing?" And I tell her, she sat there and she listened. Right. And she was like, "I know what you're going through, been there, this, that, and another thing." And she always did that. So, girl, I'm just disappointed in whomever the best friend of 30 years is.
I'm not.
She lost a good friend, and that was her loss. I'm gonna tell her why. Hell with her. What you like to say?
She said that.
What you usually say? Fuck you, lady.
Yeah, fuck you, lady. That you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to go back to the comment that she made 2 comments ago. She said that this person that I've always considered to be my best friend, 30 plus years, it cuts deep. Sometimes when we are looking at friendships, we're looking at relationships, we're looking at a bunch of other things. When we talk about grief, we only talk about grief in terms of death. And death is a powerful thing, but what we also have to understand is that sometimes relationships with people, friendships with people have to die. Yep. You have to allow those things to die in order for you to be able to move on with your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't, just because you dedicated 30 years to this motherfucker and this person can't support you when you're trying to do something. Exactly. You have to let that relationship die. Yep. And you have to deal with grief for that relationship. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Now, dealing with the grief of a friendship versus dealing with the grief of a life loss can be 2 different types of grief, but it's grief nonetheless. Right? It's grief nonetheless. And so ultimately what you have to do and what you have to understand is some people are not made for the totality of your journey. Right. Some people got to understand that, okay, you rode with me from exit 1 to exit 40. I'm on my way to exit 70. But you got to get off at 40.
Correct. And if you keep trying to hold on to that person,
they're going to slow your whole ass down.
They sure are.
They're going to slow you down. You know what I'm saying? For me, you got a question?
No, but as a religious person that she is, she should know that happened for a reason.
Right.
God,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, ultimately, big ass thighs off of me, girl. What she got going on over here?
Shut up, fool.
Your thighs look bigger than they normally look. I mean, they're bigger in a good way. She got on some tights, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I see your birth mom.
Okay.
She and me, the both rocking through the pants,
you can't see through my pants. Birthmark.
That should have been her first motherfucking answer. I don't have a birthmark. That should have been her first motherfucking answer.
Shut up, fool. You can't see through these.
That should have been her first response. I didn't get no birthmark.
Look, that's crazy because I'm looking like, wait a minute, do I have a
Y'all couldn't see it. She over here stretching the pants, trying to see through it, just trying to see if she got a birthmark. But yeah, so that's that. But let's get back onto this
this cheating
shit, right?
Yeah. And you know what? I just want to put it out there. A lot of people have been cheated on. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been cheated on. That's why I won't cheat on anybody. I know how to cheat on somebody real well, but I will let you go first because I know how it. Now, back in the day, I ain't even gonna lie. Back in the day, I was a cheater. Like back when I was young,
Yeah.
I ain't care. But I think I was a cheater though.
I believe you were.
I kept my options open, but if you caught me at the movies with another guy, that was your fault. You shouldn't have been there.
How you gonna tell this nigga? How you gonna tell this nigga? Yeah, Shauna, that's what we do from sometimes. Sometimes we go to church and then sometimes we go to the basement of hell.
Yeah. Like I'm about to go to the basement of hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, ultimately, the issue at hand when you're talking about cheating. Let's get back on track.
But what? Is it really cheating if you telling them that you're seeing other people?
But see, that's what I'm saying. If you clearly define the rules for your relationship at the beginning, then that is not cheating. If I come to you and I tell you that, okay, I'm dating you, but you're not the only person I'm dating.
You're not cheating.
Right? I'm just trying to see where we are, and I'm also trying to see where me and her are.
Right.
Now, if you win, I will drop her ass in a minute. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I can't pick because both of y'all got some shit that I like.
If you win, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. The issue at hand is, see, some people like to look at it and call it being a hoe, right?
But I don't think it's being a hoe.
But it
depends on what you're saying is a hoe.
Yeah, I mean, but to some people, it is being a hoe. Some people think that when you're dating, you should date only one person at a time.
Then how are you supposed to get if you're dating, that's what you're dating,
but
right?
That's the thing. Just see, that's how we have to look at and define cheating, because some people would say that if you are dating, you date one person, then you find out if that person is the person for you, right? And then if that person is not for you, then you go on to the next one. I am of the belief that if I'm dating you, I can date you and her at the same time. Now, once I figure out that you ain't shit to me, then I can leave you alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I did. I don't anymore.
This nigga said I cheated in every relationship except for my wife and my side piece.
Wait, what?
This nigga said I cheated in every relationship except for my wife and my side chick.
I'm going to sleep. Who was that? That friend that got all types of children? I be swinging ding-a-ling everywhere?
No. This would be Calvin.
Right?
Right.
So, but again, those things have to be clearly established.
What do you want?
He said he talked to Uncle Jason, and then he said he'll talk to you later.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got a phone call from my son, and I just wanted to know was it important.
Yeah,
it was.
But cheating is it depends on your definition.
Yeah, and like I said,
it depends on your definition, because like you can look at, like, take me for example, right? I have my own photography company, right? And because of that, from time to time, I will shoot pictures of women naked, right? Now, because I shoot pictures of women naked, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things that I won't do in terms of a photo shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll take pictures of you butt naked.
No.
But I'm hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay.
I'll take pictures of you butt naked, but what I'm not going to do is take no pussy pictures. I'm not going to take that, because that, to me, not just from a moral standpoint, but from a happy standpoint with my wife, I don't want her to have to come down here and see me editing pictures of you with your legs wide open, busting that pussy wide open. I'm not about to do that, right? I've had to turn down some people because those are the things that they absolutely wanted, and I'm not going to do that.
I'm sorry.
Right? But there's a business. Come swipe this right here on the phone. Come swipe this right here so we can think that we still alive. You got to swipe it so we can. Baby, you got to read. You didn't do it right. One more time. My folks on TikTok finna lose me. Okay, there we go. So to all my people over there on TikTok, I want y'all to understand that you can, if this goes out, you can come catch us on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in my name, Kattphish, Kattphish, and you can continue with the rest of us that are on YouTube and on Facebook and on IG, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain things that if you decided you wanted to do a news shoot and you wanted to send me something, hypothetically,
I'm just saying, no.
If you decided you wanted, and you went through your through the internet and you found some pictures of some shit that you wanted to try to recreate, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could send those shits to me, and I could tell you, yes, we could do this because of your body type. No, we can't do this. Da 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 da. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, some women would not be comfortable with their husband having a conversation about potentially seeing this woman naked. And some women will look at that and say, okay, that is a form of cheating. But it's not cheating when this
that's business.
But
you making money. You better go get that money. Oh, I ain't that type. You better go make that money. What, you want me to hold the light?
But I'm saying some women have those type of insecurities.
Well, that ain't me. We about to get this paper.
You know what I'm saying? Some women look at it that way.
Matter of fact, we're going to the strip club because there's a lot of strippers that want a photo shoot. Let's get this paper.
Some strip club, well, we'll talk about strip club later. I don't want to get too far.
Not pinups, though.
Yeah.
They too ratchet.
Y'all say y'all pimping somebody?
Huh?
Oh.
Pimp.
I thought I was pimping somebody.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying that, if like he said, I don't consider that cheating. If you're at your business and you're doing I'm gonna tell you to go get that money. You feel me?
Right.
Karina says she wants some M&Ms.
There's a gas station that's close to you. You can go there and get it.
Why is it not loaded on his side?
There it is.
I'm looking.
Oh, now it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but again, cheating is all relative to.
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, cheating is all relative. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could give my definition,
mm-hmm.
right? Because
you never did.
You've given your definition. I don't think I've.
No, you didn't. Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree that cheating is something that you do that you are hiding from someone. But I think it goes a little deeper than that, right? I think cheating has different definitions for men than it does for women, right?
Intent.
Right. He said intent, right? And that intent is something that I want to touch back with you for something that you said about 30 minutes ago, right? But cheating is when you step outside of your home, or when I'm saying stepping outside of your home, I mean when you step outside of the relationship of the person that you're with, be it your boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're exclusive, husband or wife, which should be exclusive. When you step outside of that to get anything that you should be getting from your significant other, right? That is cheating. And when I say anything, I mean anything, right? Now, when most people think about cheating, they're thinking about, I'm gonna come to that comment in a minute.
Yeah, because
I want to get this thought out. When we're talking about cheating, it's not just from a sexual standpoint.
Spit it out.
It's not just from a sexual standpoint. We're talking about intimacy. We're talking about emotionality. We're talking about mental capacity. We're talking about all those things that you should be getting from your significant other. If I'm with you and I can't talk to you about a problem that I'm dealing with emotionally, but I can go and talk to another woman, I am cheating.
That's cheating,
right? Yeah. Because I should be able to come to you.
You're damn skippy. And now
I'm
gonna have to go find this woman and mess her up.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? And so for me,
because now
you're talking about, but see, the issue at hand is that a lot of men don't grasp that concept until it's way too late, or until we've made that mistake. Because the truth of the matter is,
but that comes into what you said. That woman has been manifesting you for the longest.
But the other part of it is that you have a lot of women that have been in committed relationships before they got married, right? A lot of men don't get into committed relationships until they get married, right? That's because my garage opening up. Some men don't get into committed relationships until they get married. Their first committed relationship is their marriage.
Oh yeah,
which is why a lot of those marriages end up failing, because we are not taught how to be committed. We're not taught how to be monogamous.
You're right.
And the reason that we're not taught,
Aaron said emotional cheating too.
The reason that we're not taught, because that shit is ingratiated in us from childhood, right?
Yeah, that, and then you and your friends, you should have one friend at least to say, no, man, this ain't.
No, because we don't have that, because I'm gonna tell you why we don't have that.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. You should have one.
Even if you come from a two-parent home, if you come from a two-parent home when you got mama and daddy there, most people, if you have twins, right? You got a mom and dad, you got twins, a twin boy and a twin girl. Your boys are going to gravitate towards daddy. Your girl's going to gravitate towards mama in certain situations, right? Mama and daddy are going to tell that little girl when she gets, 9, 10 years old, baby, you need to wait for your knight in shining armor. Wait until you find the right man, or till the right man finds you. Right?
But you know what's crazy with that? I'm sorry, wait. Why do men do that though? When they get their daughters, they sit up there, but then they cheated forever.
You gotta let me finish this thought.
Okay, because I'm curious on that.
But then you have that same man who's telling that 10-year-old daughter to wait for your knight in shining armor. You tell that same 10-year-old boy, hey, you got to go out there and play the field till you find the right one, son. You got to play the field till you find the right one. Right? These kids come from the same fucking household.
Right.
And so what we are doing is we are creating a society of young men who are hunters, and a society of young women who essentially are going to fall for anything that anyone says.
But why is it that the dad is telling the son to go out and do whatever, but the minute his daughter gets the dude and the dude cheats on her, he's mad as hell at the dude?
Right.
Why? Because that's a double standard.
Because that's his baby.
Okay, but it's still a double. But you get it to somebody.
Baby.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But that you should not want your child, your son, to do that to somebody else's child. Is what I'm getting.
You shouldn't, but that's not the society that we live in. And because that's not the society that we live in.
That's why I say date them all, sis.
So either we're gonna raise a society of hoes or a society of nuns.
That ain't no
in between.
Date them all, sis.
Right.
Until you find the right one.
Okay, let's back up to this. What you call it right here? Right here, it says if you're exclusively dating and you're willing to swap phones, but your mate is not, is that suspect?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
The hell if it ain't.
No.
Why you don't want to see?
Because I believe in personal
First,
space.
no.
You need to respect boundaries.
But it's okay for you to take my phone, but I can't. But what she's saying is they're swapping phones, but the mate doesn't want to. Well, that also plays into that insecurity role, because if there's a problem with me talking to my homeboys, baby, and we can't swap phones, who the hell are you really talking to? Is that where that insecurity is coming from? Like, what are you doing, sir?
To me, it has nothing to do with insecurity.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm going to tell you why.
No, I ain't saying insecurity. No, because I'm about to choke.
Well, you better swallow some of that goddamn mango juice.
My thing is, my grandma used to tell me this all the time. And I don't know, old folks is old folks. It is what it is. My grandma used to say, if a man gets mad or whatever, say, and how does she say it? Like, if a man gets mad at you for, like, saying going out or talking to somebody on the phone, or they keep accusing you or something, that's because they asses is doing it.
No, go ahead. Oh,
but that's what my grandma used to say. If a man has a problem with you doing something or whatever, or coming at you about something, that's because they're doing the same thing. It comes with being guilt. That's what I'm saying. That's what she used to say.
And I understand that, but I also think that's bullshit.
Okay, well.
Right. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's bullshit. Right. But before I go into that, let's go back to the question at hand. Right. The question is, if you're exclusively dating and you're willing to swap phones, but your mate is not, is that suspect? I don't necessarily think that it's suspect.
I do.
Right. I don't hear that, and I automatically think there's something suspicious going on.
I do.
I guess it depends.
Yeah, it absolutely can depend.
Because I ain't swapping my phone. I know what's in my phone.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But, the other part is like, for me, right, I know that with even in marriages, let's say you and I are married, even in marriages, there has to be some individuality.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There has to be some individuality. You have to be your own person. I have to be my own person. Right. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that I am hiding anything from you.
Oh, you misunderstanding me.
No.
The reason I can't swap phones with you, it ain't because all these dudes is calling me. My kids is on there, and they might be talking trash about you, so I can't.
Yeah. Well, I don't give a fuck about that. But what I'm saying is for the individuality of it. You know what I'm saying? We share the same bed, sleep on the same couch. Sometimes we drive the same car. What's for me? My phone.
But to me, that goes to play. Like, everybody needs their I like to call it alone time, but not necessarily alone, like you said, your own individuality.
Right.
Like for instance, I like being in my car by myself. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm in a relationship and say like I seen some couples, they work together and whatever, they ride to work together. No, dog, we're not doing that because I need my space. And driving to work is the only time maybe I have that space.
Right.
Or I always say when people are in a relationship that you have to have your own time, meaning that you don't have to spend every waking moment with your better half, because you have to give somebody time to miss you.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So go out with your girlfriends, go out with your friends, your homeboys.
Right.
You go out by yourself, do your own thing. That doesn't mean that you're cheating. That just means that you're making, to me, it makes your relationship a little bit better because you are having the time to breathe.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know what though? And here's another thing when we're talking about cheating, right? I know I'm probably in the minority here, right? But I like it when people hit on my wife, right?
Okay.
I like it when people hit on my wife because that strokes my ego to let me know that I'm married to somebody that other motherfuckers won't. Right?
Okay.
That lets me know that I'm with a motherfucker.
You got a point there.
That let me know that, you know, motherfuckers want what the fuck I got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I'm never gonna be upset at niggas that hit on my wife. What I can be upset is how she interacts with these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right? Now, the other part of it is sometimes women would look at the simple fact that, let's say you got my phone. I'm keeping you from my phone and it's up here. Let's say that you got my phone and you look and you see that one motherfucker told me that I was cute and I said thank you, right? You don't look at all these other motherfuckers that jumped in my inbox and I tell these motherfuckers, I'm married. I ain't got time for you. Get the fuck on. Fuck you later. I'm saying all this shit. I done goddamn turned 30 goddamn women away. But you look at the one motherfucker comment that I said thank you when the motherfucker said I was attractive and want to goddamn
show out,
throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
About shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean,
and then on the flip side, you got some men who would even get mad at the simple fact that I jumped in your inbox and you married and I'm single. I jumped in your inbox and I said, good morning, beautiful, or whatever the fuck niggas be saying in the inbox or whatever. Yeah. And you reply by saying, I'm married, thank you, but no thank you. Right? You got some men who are out here mad at you because you replied to him, even if you said no thank you. You got some niggas that get mad at their wife because she replied, like, why you even entertaining these niggas? Because to some people, you rejecting them is a form of you entertaining them. When you get that shit in your inbox, some people think that you should automatically block that person and don't even reply.
Oh, I'm not blocking.
But according to a lot of people in society, that's how shit need to be.
I don't do all that blocking, and it's not that I'm entertaining anybody. Honestly, I won't even click on in Messenger or my Instagram. None of that. I might, and I look at it. I done got called all kinds of stuff because I click on it and then they cuss me out because I don't respond. And it's nothing against them. I'm not good at that Messenger and stuff. I'm not good at that because I'm looking like, bro, I ain't got time for this.
Don't you fuck around and have no Shannon Sharp moment when you fucking around with Instagram and shit like that, then.
Okay, Michelle.
No.
You ain't seen that that shit?
Oh, right.
Okay, Michelle.
That when Shannon Sharp fucked around.
He got caught on there having sex.
He got caught fucking on Instagram.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't go live or none of that, but like I get all kinds, like boy, my messenger is yeah, but man, it might take me 5 days to click on something. I don't do all that because I mean it's messenger.
Why you care? It's up to them to. You trust your partner to shut it down, however she chooses to do so. Now, if she entertains it, that's another thing. But how she chooses to put it off, why should it matter?
But what you got to ask yourself as a man, she's not going to entertain that stuff if you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man.
Now, that's normally I would agree with you.
I'm sorry, it's the truth.
Normally I would agree with you, but in this instance I don't. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because
So we just gonna
if you are married,
Uh-huh.
now if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, you still stood before God and you still made vows, right?
Oh, if you're married, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm married, I'm not going to DM you at all.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, right?
Like you can come
Now,
at me all day.
if you single, then you know it is what it is. Because I have to give shit from my perspective.
Mhm.
Right?
I'm like, wait a minute, no. If I'm married or in a committed relationship,
No. Married only.
like I said, if I'm married or in a committed relationship.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Since we're talking about cheating, we're gonna go to a completely different avenue, right? I say some crazy shit all the time, right?
Never fails.
I say some crazy shit all the time.
Yeah. Because you're crazy.
Now, I want you to think about some of the craziest shit I've ever said, either here or even at work.
I can't.
Right?
I can't.
Would you consider some of the crazy shit that I say to be cheating?
No.
And I say some crazy shit.
I think you go.
I know I step over
But
the line.
yeah, you do step over the line, but at the same time, you and your wife have a different relationship.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nobody though.
Huh?
You don't entertain nobody.
Well, and that's the issue at hand because I talk a lot of shit, right?
But you don't entertain.
I talk a lot of shit.
And he will call his wife and talk the shit with her on the phone, and
Right.
she sits there and she be playing with him too.
Right.
So
But see, the issue at hand, and I'm making a point, right? The point that I'm making is you have to know your partner.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? You have to know your partner, right?
mhm.
Now, if I sit up here and we got a room full of people and I say, girl, you better stop playing with me, God, put it in your life, right?
What in my life?
It put that
Because I would look at you
Right.
and be like,
No,
what
no,
are you
no.
putting in my life?
If we got a room full of motherfuckers and I say to you, girl, you better stop playing with me, I'll put it in your life now. You fucking with the wrong one.
Make a better phrase, because that one will
Well,
get you laughed
well,
at.
well,
'Cause
I'm
that
just-
means you've been out the game for a long
But
time.
I'm just, regardless of what it is, right? Regardless of what it is, or regardless of how it's delivered, if I make that comment in front of a whole bunch of people, that's one thing. But once all them people gone,
And you in privacy.
and I'm in private,
You ain't
and
gonna
then
bust
I
the
make
grape.
it, and if I make that comment, then
Nah, that is the problem.
that
That's the
could be
problem.
considered a
Yeah.
form of cheating because now I'm trying to
Yeah,
take
in front of everybody, it was joking.
yeah, but also it's like you have to look at the intent, like he said earlier. You have to look at the intent, right? Now, from me back in the day,
Oh God.
now I'm just gonna be honest. Me back in the day, you had to call me like 24, 25 years ago. I would have no problem fucking you in front of a whole room full of people. I don't give a fuck. That's me from back in the day. I love a fucking audience. You do some of your best work when you got motherfuckers watching.
Dude.
I'm being honest. You want real shit? As real as this is peanut butter.
Oh Lord, you messed
As real as this is peanut butter, I'm still gonna goddamn. That's what the fuck I was gonna do 20-some years ago, right? But when you look at shit and you change shit up and you look at it's on the paper.
yeah, leave one on and one off.
You know, that's how you get some good sleep sometime at night when you put one foot in the, you know, you be up under the cover.
And then you let that one foot out. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you put that leg. This the best sleep when you're laying on your stomach and you let your legs make the number 4.
Went too far.
When you put that number 4, yeah, when you put your legs in that number 4. Yeah, that number 4. You end up laying in the number 4.
Joe, I could sleep propped up on her belly.
Yeah. That number 4 sleep is some good sleep for the day. What you said you did, what?
She sleep propped up when she on her belly.
Hell yeah, that goddamn, she laying on her belly. She really laying on her titties. That stomach ain't touching the ground. Yeah. That motherfucker sleeping on airbag.
And what's wrong with what's your cash app? Why are you hating? No, if the man want to give this girl some money, then so be it.
If your man?
Oh wait.
No, he said F niggas be like, what's your cash app? If they giving away free money, who is she to turn it down?
Maybe I don't know.
No, not being married. No. If you're like he already said, if you're in a relationship but you're still single, so.
Oh, Aaron said, I'm sorry. Aaron said how I behave is a reflection of her as well.
Exactly.
You know what? And that's real shit.
That's real.
Because what people have to understand, and I say this to my daughter, and I wish that people would make this applicable to their relationships. When my daughter was going to school, I would tell her all the time, when you at that school, you don't just represent yourself. You are an ambassador for me and your mom. Mm-hmm. Don't go to that motherfucker school showing out and making me look bad. Mm-hmm. When you are in a relationship with somebody, you are an ambassador of the person that you're in a relationship with. If I'm married to you, how I act out there in the street is going to be representative of who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And so I can't be out here disrespecting people, you know what I'm saying? And because now they're going to look at it as, you know, that my wife, that I'm doing this shit against my wife or whatever the case may be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, people have to understand and realize that is just as important when you're taking cheating into the equation.
Right.
Those things are important.
They are. I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like for me, for example, every job that I've had required a lot of manual labor. And so my true wedding ring, I wouldn't wear it to work because this shit was goddamn the boxes and shit. It wouldn't come off. It'll hurt. It'll snag your motherfucking finger and shit like that. That shit would hurt.
But sometimes they will come off.
Yeah.
And if it has diamonds in it, it will. Sometimes
and so diamonds now I just wear this little rubber shit, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I need to get another color because black rings represent a whole completely different thing. They do.
What?
Black jewelry. Is indicative of the swingers lifestyle.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody stole my ring, but
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just dead ass. Black jewelry is indicative of the swinger lifestyles. Also, if you look at your phone and Google upside down pineapple.
Oh yeah, when you on a cruise,
they banned them from the cruise ship.
Yeah. Upside down, like even if not even on the cruise ship, let's say that you are in fucking Kroger, right? If you're in Kroger and you walking through that motherfucker and the motherfucker got a pineapple upside down in their cart, they're letting you know that they will fuck anything and anybody and they will fuck them with their wife or their husband there.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Right?
Or the loofahs on the antennas, same thing.
Yeah, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've made a couple of shirts for some of them people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm
saying?
Then
here it is, my retarded ass to get invited.
There you go. There you go again.
Oh,
there you go again.
I retract that. There we go. My crazy behind would actually go, oh, they invited me to a cookout. And wouldn't even know what I'm walking into.
Yeah, you walking in that motherfucker be out there with their titties out just like that.
I be like, my whole mouth will fall out.
And then motherfucker put something in it right quick.
Be like, y'all, guess what just happened? I can hear it now.
Daughter-in-law, grab that chair, put it right there, and put this power block in that chair.
Oh, did I pick that?
Oh, no. Put that power block in the chair because that phone finna die. It's on 5%.
How can you say that?
The screen just went dark.
Oh, and you know that's 5%.
That's when it go dark. It's 5%.
Oh, you's a G. Your phone goes dark all the time, huh?
Fuck you, lady.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, stick it in the hole in the bottom.
I was trying to figure out which hole.
No, Silas, I really didn't know.
Yeah.
They give you a
So
look.
how'd you find out?
I mean, I've known about these people for a very long time.
So you just willy-nilly went and got this black rubber ring. And you knew this already.
Yeah, I did.
You ain't shit.
Yeah. You know, but sometimes like you could go real shit. You could go to that Walmart over there on Industrial
Mhm.
and walk around with this shit. Just walk around. Motherfuckers will just come up to you.
Get out of here.
Motherfuckers will just come up to you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is but that kind of goes back to what we're talking about initially with cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are a part of that lifestyle, as long as you establish your rules beforehand,
That's not
then
cheating.
it's not cheating,
Yeah.
right? If me and you are part of that lifestyle and we say we can only mess with Hispanic women, some people have weird rules. We can only mess with Hispanic women, and you catch me messing with a black girl,
That's cheating.
that's cheating because I violated what you said. You said I'm only supposed to deal with Hispanic women.
I guess.
That's cheating. If I tell you you can only deal with white men and you got this black motherfucker with 13 inches of meat, I want you with white men because hell, I can follow that shit. I can't follow 13 goddamn inches.
So that explains some of these celebrities who do that threesomes,
Yeah.
but they can only be with like another woman when the wife is included. But the minute that they get caught with a woman without their wife,
Mhm.
the wife comes out, oh, he cheated on me.
Because you violated the rule.
But to me, you're opening that door. What you think they're gonna do?
You're not opening the door if you have rules.
If y'all have the rules set up.
But no, what I'm saying, like the threesome thing, to me, I mean common sense.
Well,
You're
y'all have
giving them
to rate it.
permission, but you're giving them permission. So
you, your partner, and somebody else, not you and two
and
other
I get
people.
that, but at the end of the day, men are sneaky. And if they like, well, she gave me
Oh,
permission to
damn,
do
wait
this.
a goddamn minute.
Okay, some men.
No. Women are
We
way
just
more sneaky
fucking
than men.
people too.
Fuck out of here.
No, we are not. We are angels.
Maybe I'm not gonna lie like that. Sorry.
You on some bullshit. And I want you to know you on some bullshit. And you know you on some bullshit. Matter of fact, you don't want to admit that you on some bullshit, so let's do it this way. You see your can right there, your mango drink?
Mhm.
Grab your can. If you know you on some bullshit, just take a sip. You ain't got to say it. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want.
That was
But
a
at the
good
end-
sip.
I know, because you told a good lie. Because you told a good lie. But again, it all really and truly boils down to you establishing rules, right?
Mhm.
If you don't establish those rules, no, I'm lying. If you establish whatever rules you establish,
Mhm.
and then one of you violates those rules, you have just cheated.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
Now-
sorry, but Karina said those rules are made to be broken. I don't know what she means. But
I don't think she means broken. I think that because I was just getting ready to roll into that. Those rules can be altered. You know what I'm saying? Those rules can be altered. I don't think that they are meant to be broken.
mhm.
Now, the minute that you go,
I want you to take a smoke break.
hey man, fuck you, man. That's my homeboy.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But the minute that, like if there's something that's going on in your relationship and you feel the need that you want to sit down and renegotiate the rules of what y'all got going on, as long as you renegotiate them before you decide to step out and do whatever that you're going to do, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about compromising, right?
Uh-huh.
It's all about compromising. Like I can't, for me, I can't go out and make a major purchase without checking with my wife. I can go buy a t-shirt. I can go buy some drawers. I can't go out and buy a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't go buy a second house. I can't go and take a second mortgage out on this house. I'm not checking with my wife.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? But with the issue with a lot of people is that they think that, especially with men, they think that because they are the breadwinner or that they are X, Y, and Z, that they can get away with doing everything. What the hell are you laughing at?
Just keep going.
Is you high?
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
She done fucked me up. But let me go back to something you said 45 minutes ago, right? You talked about your male friends. Right?
That's what I'm laughing at. Something that you
You mentioned something about your male friends and these men ain't never crossed the line with you, right? I believe that. However, what I also believe is that a lot of men befriend these women, they're just waiting for an opportunity, right?
To pick your pieces up.
They waiting for an opportunity because I can guarantee you, whoever is one of the closest people to you that's your friend, you can pick up your phone and offer him some pussy right now.
He gonna say yes.
He gonna tell you to pull on up. He might be questioning, like, you sure this is what you want to do? And da-da-da-da-da-da. He gonna take them draws.
I never said he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's common sense, but what I'm saying is that's for the wait, what?
Go ahead.
Hell, I forgot. Now she threw me for
what you mean that's common sense?
common sense. I know that shit. Bye. It's been a couple of them that I was like, if I cross that line, baby.
So,
but
no. Fuck them, right? Think about one of them that has, like, you have never had thoughts about crossing the line with. Is he in your head?
Yeah.
Okay. He's in your head. That's the one, right, that I want to talk about. He is waiting for an opportunity.
He ain't my type.
It don't matter if he your type.
No, he said.
Because sometimes some shit can happen. Let's say for whatever reason, that you and this guy are not that guy, but you and another guy get in a relationship, right? You and another guy get in a relationship, and for some reason, y'all break up, but it's the worst breakup you ever dealt with. It's like emotionally the worst breakup you ever dealt with, and then you go and confide in this motherfucker, and you have a moment of weakness, and them draws end up coming on. And you tell him to come get them draws because you're in a moment of weakness, right? That shit, he gonna cross that picket line like, oh, I'm coming to pussy town, y'all. And this is untouched pussy for him too. It's like pussy that he ain't wasn't not even supposed to be getting. Brand new. Untouched. He gonna get them draws.
Marriage is not meant to have this type of arrangement. Therefore, those rules will be broken, as in the threesome and all that.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm going to disagree with her there too, right? And the reason I'm going to disagree with her there is because if those rules were established before the marriage happened, then by all means, that shit could go down, right? Right? Like right now, there's no way on planet Earth that my wife could come to me and talk about, let's have a threesome. We ain't never been down that line before.
We ain't gonna start the day.
In 22 years, we ain't never been down that road. You want to try to go there now? No, you already been fucking this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, here's the other part to it too, right? So, and I'm gonna say something that a lot of people don't think it's controversial, right? After a certain time that you've been with a motherfucker, if they out there doing what they do, just don't let me find out.
Wait, what?
If you out there, me and you been married for 30 years, 20 years and shit like that, if you out there doing whatever it is that you're doing, just keep that shit out there. Don't let that shit come home. Don't let that shit affect what me and you got going on.
But what if it comes home?
If it come home, we got a motherfucking problem.
So is that insecurity or is that lack of respect?
That on my part or her part?
Oh.
On her part is it's a lack of control, right? Because you can control the situation that you was dealing with. You had some extra shit going on. You end up letting that shit come to my house. You can control the bullshit that you was doing. On my part, there is no error on my part because I didn't know none of this shit was going on in the first place. And if I don't know that it's going on, I'm happy.
You don't think nothing's going wrong?
Because I don't think nothing going wrong.
But what if she wakes up one day and decides, oh, well, I won't be here.
Bye.
And then she leaves, and then you find out later on she's been dealing with this dude so it wouldn't even hurt you.
No, I'm not saying that it's not going to hurt, but what I am saying is I am not in a position to keep anybody that don't want to be kept.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we too old for that.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I found you. I could find somebody else.
Ain't that the truth?
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers let Beyonce fuck them up. Talking about you irreplaceable. You could be replaced instantly.
Yeah, I mean, she found that out, didn't she?
But I'm just what I'm saying. Motherfuckers let Beyonce fuck them up. You keep on saying that you irreplaceable.
Like they said, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. That goes to show that it don't matter what you looking like out here. You can get cheated on, baby.
You can be replaced.
It's already always
hard with somebody better.
Okay.
You know, and that's the thing, you know, but you know, it is what it is.
No. They be making me mad.
I be wanting to
when
hear
people cheat on something they got good at home.
Yeah, I want to be I want to be like listening to people cheating, right?
What?
Yeah. Because like, you know, the issue at hand, because you ain't really been on this side, right? But back in the day, when I was on this side, when I was a habitual cheater, right? And this is wrong. Let me just say this to everybody that's watching. If you're gonna be out here cheating, don't do what the fuck I was doing back in the day, right? If you out here cheating,
wait before he says that. Please don't do that because they even have a nickname. What's the nickname?
For what?
What you and your boys call yourself?
Oh no, this ain't no nickname. This is a way of life. We the wild meat slingers. We slinging wild meat all over the place. You know what I'm talking about?
So just with that nickname, that should tell you enough.
But here's the thing that you have to understand, right? You can't be out here cheating and giving these side pieces at home quality meat, right? You got to go ahead and get yours and get the fuck out the way. Right. You can't be out here long digging these holes. You just got to go ahead on and slow stroke them and get on out the way. That be the problem with a lot of motherfuckers that be cheating. If you out here and you got a wife at home or you got a girlfriend at the house or whatever, and you want to go out here and get you a little piece on the side, I don't advise you to do that. But if you gonna do that,
don't give them the same dick you
don't give them the same meat that you giving the motherfucker at home. Right? Also, if you at the side piece and the side piece got you doing some new shit, don't you come back to the goddamn house bringing them new tricks over here to the house.
So we don't know, baby.
Don't you come over here bringing them new tricks. The only way you can bring them new tricks to the house. Let me help you. The only way you can bring them new tricks to the house is if your side piece is out here doing some shit you ain't never done before, and then you go to the YouPorn or whatever, and you find those positions, and then you send your wife those videos, and then you tell your wife, hey, babe, we should try this shit right here. But if you go in there just blindly trying that shit, oh man, you fucked up.
Yeah, you got yourself caught up on that.
You fucked up because you got yourself caught up.
First of all, they get caught up anyways when they cheating because they come out of their routine.
That's another thing. You can't break your routine, right?
A lot of them don't realize that they do have a routine.
You can't break their routine, and the best way to not break a routine is to not have a routine. If you're gonna go out here and you're gonna be hoeing, you can't have a routine.
That's the truth.
Your job might say that you got to get off work every day at 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes you get off at 10 o'clock at night and you go do some other shit.
Don't give people ideas.
I was thinking that because you showed them.
I'm just saying.
But sometimes it ain't even about what they do at work. It's just certain
shit that you do at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, right? I know that I have days that, and it's not specific days, but I have days where it's family time. Me, my wife, and my dog, we're going to sit down, we're going to watch Disney Plus. We're going to do that shit. Now, if I take away from Disney Plus, that means I got time that I'm giving to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a partner.
It could be something as little as you don't even wear cologne. Now, all of a sudden, you wearing cologne.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You smack my ass every time you see me, and now it's been a week. You haven't done it. Now,
right. Hello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's little shit. You can't break the little shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Like you used to call me on your lunch break every day. Now, all of a sudden, you don't.
Yeah, you can't break the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, the issue at hand, again, if you don't have a routine, it's easier for you to go out here and do some of this other shit, but you can't forget the minute details. Like she mentioned, if I pass by you and don't slap you on your ass, and that's what I'm used to doing, and that's what you're used to me doing, oh, and I ain't slapping the ass no more. What's the problem, man? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't know what it is about us as men, but either we're gonna slap you on your ass, or at least once or twice a week, we're gonna squeeze a titty. Just for the squeeze of it.
And that's what I'm saying. If in a week you don't do either or, I'm gonna give you a week.
Right.
I'm not giving you a week.
Yeah, that nigga ain't giving you.
I'm not giving you a week.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you that day.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but
if I don't be like, wait,
if I don't squeeze a titty, twist a nipple, grab an ass cheek or something, that's a problem.
It ain't even that. If you don't call me on, you usually call me on your lunch break. What you been doing?
If we're not cuddling in bed when we get into bed, that's a problem.
I don't know because I turn on my side. It's over with. Yeah. My back might be, my back.
You know what? I believe men that lay in the bed with you love cuddling with you too. Because them titties look cuddleable. I just made up a word.
I knew it.
I just made up a word.
Lord knows I knew it.
Spoon at least, I want to get a little spoon at least for like 30 minutes, and then.
You know what? Speaking of spooning and shit, right? Y'all don't understand how that shit is. It feels good for the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever. But at some point, that shit gets irritating.
Yeah, you can do it for 10 minutes and then you can go on about your business. But if you don't do it, then that's the problem.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, especially not so much for you, right? But for your motherfucking ass, I would love and hate to cuddle with you, right?
Yeah.
I would love to cuddle with you because of the titties, right? I would hate to cuddle with you, especially because of your hair.
What?
Yeah, if she ain't got no bonnet on, that hair just sitting right there, man, shit, I can't see shit. That motherfucker got some big hair.
That fool said big hair. Jeez.
She do. Like if we laying in the bed and we trying to cuddle and watch TV, I'm not looking at TV.
Well,
I'm looking at hair follicles.
Nah,
she got that on.
Yeah, if she got a bonnet on, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But if she just, you know what I'm saying, say, hold on, let's cuddle right quick. I can't see the goddamn TV. I'm looking at motherfucking split ends and scalp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, there's other parts of it, you know what I'm saying? Like some people like to cuddle face to face.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We breathing the same air.
Yeah, hello. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. If we gonna cuddle and kiss right quick and you can turn on the other way, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can smoke me for like 10 minutes, that's it. But for me to breathe,
Yeah, look at that hair. I'm trying to get all that hair in my motherfucking face. Hell no.
It'd be in your mouth.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, ain't nobody trying to goddamn cuddle with all that shit.
I feel you on that, but I'm one of them that I turn on my side, my back.
And the other part is like some tell me that you, like a part of me, think that cuddling with you would be horrible.
What?
Yeah, cuddling with you would be horrible. You look at that. See what y'all don't know.
You can't fully cuddle with me because I.
Huh?
Fuck you too.
Well, that part is true too, because you can't grab, because you can't, you know. Yeah, she got a whole lot of ass. But I wasn't even going there.
Oh.
I was going with her feet.
What's wrong with my feet?
I bet you them hoes cold in the mother.
Oh, okay.
They
and I'm gonna put my feet with your feet so my feet can get warm.
Look, you see what I got?
Yeah. Damn, them some big ass socks.
They thick.
Them shit thick as hell. I bet you them motherfuckers cold as shit.
They are.
Nuh-uh.
They real cold.
My wife don't like feet, so she don't want nobody touching her. She don't want nobody.
I don't like feet either, but my feet are cold. I'm trying to combine the legs and then.
Oh,
So you gonna put your cold ass feet on this nigga?
Yeah, so you can walk.
Look, if I'm in a playful mood, when you turn over and you know how men wear them t-shirts,
Ooh, and I'm kicking your ass straight out.
I'll take my feet all the way up and put them underneath your t-shirt.
I swear to God. Look.
You know, I used to like the feet part, but you know when they try to get in your t-shirt with you.
No, I don't like that
No.
shit. But see, that's why
I'm putting my feet in your t-shirt.
Yeah, that's disrespectful as shit. That's disrespectful as shit. That's why I'm telling all men right now, men, if you're single, always date or marry a woman that's bigger than you. Always date a woman that's bigger than you. That way she can't wear none of your hoodies. She can't wear none of your shit. She can't try to slide into the goddamn shirt with you. She can't wear none of your shit. You could try it. You with them titties.
Okay.
You know what? Because this is what I got in my bedroom, right? I got my bed, got the top sheet, and then we got, the fitted sheet, the top sheet, and the blanket, right? The comforter. My wife want to get under all that shit, right? She get on the blanket and the top sheet, and I get under the blanket. I done figured that shit out. I get under the blanket. That way she can't put her cold ass feet on. She try to reach over that top, put them feet on. I got you, motherfucker.
That's great.
But see, with me,
Gotcha.
I actually have okay. So I get under the comforter and the top sheet. And on top of the comforter, I have my electric throw. I turn that on sky high heat.
Oh, I ain't trying to lay up under you with all that shit.
Oh, you better know what's going on in your body.
See, now here's the thing. Cold hands hit different than cold feet. I could deal with cold hands. Cold feet, your hands could be one temperature. Your feet gonna be at least goddamn 10 degrees.
I'm gonna tell you now, my feet right now is ice cold because I can feel mine.
My feet cold.
Yeah.
Cold. My feet are always
If your
cold.
feet was this temperature right here, I would have no problem. But I can guarantee you, if I pull your motherfucking sock off and touch that foot, that motherfucker ice cold.
Okay, touch my little ankle. That's cold.
Yeah,
So imagine my feet.
Yeah, them feet colder than that too.
Yeah, because my ankle is cold right now.
Yeah.
And I know my feet are cold.
And you know what? And it's crazy because I had that thing plugged up. I should have had it closer to you because I be trying to make it.
But that's the crazy thing. I'm not cold. It's just my feet, they're always cold.
Yeah, you be trying to accommodate you.
Yeah, because I get cold. I stay cold. I stay real cold. I don't like it.
Yeah,
that's why I have an electric throw.
Hey, ladies, if you don't want your man to cheat on you, keep your feet at the right temperature.
Ladies, take your feet and put them up in that t-shirt.
Look here, you put the motherfucker in that t-shirt, I promise you, you're gonna wake up on the floor. You're gonna wake up on the floor because I've been to kick your ass in the head and you've been unconscious.
And you know what's bad is when my daughters, they always want to come in my bed and hell, my son too. When I be in that little playful mode, they be sitting there with that, and I be like, I want them to leave, but they don't want to leave. I take these cold feet and I throw them right up in the back of the shirt. Hell too. Mom, stop playing. You know? Huh? Who? You. Kids ain't finna tickle me. They know I will tear their ass up.
Yeah, but yeah, I know that. But man,
huh?
Baby, I don't want that song. We cuddling these feet and cuddling your feet. Like,
yeah, I don't like being tickled.
My feet to your feet. It's gonna happen.
Like, I don't like being tickled. I ain't gonna do that.
But all my everything.
Let me tell you something.
My feet pretty, so
I don't give a fuck about the cuteness. I'm talking about the temperature.
That's fine. Just think of them being cute, cold ass feet.
No man.
I'm touching your legs.
No man. You know what I'm saying? And like,
but Silas, I'm silly, so I don't do it with everybody. I'm not gonna put my cold ass feet up your shirt, but if I'm in my little silly mode, those shits is going up.
I could see, not because here go the thing, right? Be prepared for the banquet. Yeah. Be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
But we wrestling.
Because see, and that's the thing. Now
y'all got me feeling my feet. I'm like, dang, I need to warm them up.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? You need some goddamn heated socks. That's what your ass need.
I got on my furry socks.
Them shits ain't got no battery.
They got Christmas.
Your socks need batteries.
Socks.
All of your socks need batteries. Your shit, I bet you your shit always cold.
They are.
You know what I'm talking about?
And you know what's crazy? I be mad because my daughter Ashley, her feet are like mine. They always cold, and she does me that way. Like she'll get in them. They play for us. My grown kids act like me. So she'll lay behind me, and I told you I lay on my side. Next thing I know, this little heifer done put her damn feet in my shirt. Boy, I'd be so damn mad.
That's the shit that I be mad about because, like, let's say for some reason that we all fucking rented a cabin, right? We rented a cabin and we in the living room of the cabin and we all just sitting around and the cabin got fucking 5-6 couches in that bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
You laid up on one end of the couch. I'm laid up on the other end of the couch. You done kicked your feet up. I done kicked my feet up, and you done fucked around and put them cold ass feet in. Your ass gonna be outside with yoga in the bell. I'm putting your ass out there with yoga. Ain't fucking you yogi boo boo. I don't give a damn.
No,
I'm putting your ass out there. No Lord.
That's crazy.
You know,
yeah,
but
that's insane.
You know what though? And here go another question, right?
Oh my God.
If we talking about, we can go back to cheating and shit. So I won't have this problem because I know how to have these conversations beforehand, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say that for some reason we get big, right? Me and you, we get big off of this podcast shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we get flown out, but they only gonna fly out me and you and these motherfuckers and some other motherfuckers show up and we end up going to do a show in motherfucking Vegas.
Motherfucker got a name. Producer, thank you.
Wow.
What? Right. So let's just say we go to motherfucking Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they fuck up and make a mistake. And they only book one motherfucking room.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Matter of fact, no. Let's say that we know that the motherfucker only give us one room, right? I have no problem going to the motherfucking room and you in your bed, I'm in my bed, we going to sleep.
You damn right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's say we fuck around and get there and they make a mistake and give us one room with one bed in it.
You better go to Walmart and get
But it's Vegas. They got a couch.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Now, most folks that's watching this and they know ain't shit going on with me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that if push came to shove, I could sleep on the floor.
Oh yeah, because my back ain't gonna make that.
Yeah, I could sleep on the floor, right?
Uh-huh.
But some people will look at it and say, oh, even if they not doing nothing, the fact that he behind closed doors with another goddamn woman that ain't his wife, that could be considered cheating.
I don't agree with that because
some people gonna look at it that way.
But again, that right there ain't got nothing to do with you or me. We didn't book the room; the other party did, right. And however, that's just them being cheap. But I ain't got nothing. That got nothing to do with me. We can go up in there and get to sleep. First of all, it's a free trip.
Right. Right. What you said, baby?
I said also your wife knows what's up.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about in the perception of other motherfuckers, right?
Uh-huh.
The perception of other motherfuckers is some folks is gonna say that some folks might be saying right now that at some point in time I done goddamn bump others with her because of the chemistry that we have, right? I ain't never seen this motherfucking naked. I ain't never goddamn been inside of her, no way. I don't know what. Hey, daughter-in-law. I don't know what her what her inside mouth skin feel like. I don't know what that shit feel. I don't know none of that shit. Right? I don't know what her inside the mouth skin feel like. So there's nothing that has transpired with me and her, right?
Bruh, why she texting me?
You know what?
Bruh, and I was saying that earlier.
I was trying to avoid that. We'll get to that. We'll talk about that in the post-production meeting. Yeah. Right? But like some people would instantly, some people would have the thought process that something might be transpiring with me and you, right?
Uh-huh.
And let me ask you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that's the perception that people have,
mm-hmm.
and you don't correct them, are you wrong for not correcting them?
Go again?
Why would I have to correct them?
No, I know that you know what's going on, but yeah. I'm saying, are you wrong for not correcting them?
Wait, okay.
Now, to me, I don't think I am because first of all, you in my business and you shouldn't be up in there. That's what right. You get for assuming.
Right.
When you assume, you make an ass out of yourself.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Am I wrong for not correcting them? Because you're single. You can do what the fuck you want to, right?
No, because why would you be wrong? That's different.
No,
but right. Yeah, fucking folks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm
you ain't got to address nothing. If you know what it is, then why in the world I got to address anything? No man for thinking that. That's on you. Mm-hmm. You the one that's gonna look stupid.
You know what? I like to correct some people sometimes, right?
For what?
No,
why waste your breath?
No, because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. Now, everybody not gonna get that, right? But for some people that I like, I'm somebody I love to debate. That's
of course, we know that.
Right. I love to debate, but I really and truly love to debate with motherfuckers that I despise.
Yeah.
Like if I hate your motherfucking guts, I like to make you even more mad.
Lord Jesus.
Right? Much like I said last week. I'm not going there today.
Okay.
I'm not going there today.
I was like,
right.
No.
But it's consistent. Like, no matter what the situation is, that motherfucker is consistent in every situation.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
Why are you egging him?
No. I'm not going there today. I promise I'm not going there today. I promise I'm not. But what I'm saying is that certain people, and it's not just her, I have other people in my life, right? But it's not just her, but other people in my life, if I feel the need to debate with them, even if I know I'm right and I know that they're wrong, I'm going to have that debate because I like to get under.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I love to get under certain people's skin.
However, I'm not going out of my way to correct anything. If you saying that and you think that, that's on you.
Yeah.
That part. Like,
you know what?
If it ain't affecting my bills,
the other part of it is like sometimes you want to correct people and shit like that because you know that
they messy.
Well, not just that they messy, it's just that they can't have what they want.
But even if you correct them, they still gonna run around talking.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get their whole ass something to talk about. I want you to have some new information to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like sometimes some people live rent-free in their head, right? And then sometimes, like they think the lease is almost up. Like, nah, bitch, here goes 6 more months. It's time to renew that lease, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh.
What?
No, I was just reading. I was reading that. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah.
Oh, you don't have to. You already know.
Yeah.
I already text you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just a little late.
Yeah, I'm late, but it just registered again.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Are there any other things that we want to talk about in terms of infidelity?
Get money for bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
What? Get money for bitches. That's what she said. I just wanted to repeat what she said.
Unless you're married.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I do believe that to recap everything, you have to know what. Number one, you have to look at the insecurities of the people that you're dealing with, and determine if those insecurities are something that you want to tolerate.
Correct.
After you realize that those insecurities are something that you want to tolerate, and you're going to help that person overcome those insecurities, cool. If not, make your motherfucking exit.
Yeah.
Last but not least, please make sure that you clearly establish
your terms and regulations
for infidelity, because cheating could be. Some people think cheating is only having sex.
No.
Right. And some people would even take it so far as only having traditional sex. Right.
What?
I know. Yeah. Some women would say that they are bisexual and they're in a relationship with a man, and if they go mess with a woman, oh, that shit ain't cheating because I ain't getting no dick.
Oh, that's cheating.
Right. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Some people who are married, the man will step out and he don't do nothing but eat outside. He don't fuck nothing. He just eat pussy.
And people say that's not cheating.
For some people, they say that ain't cheating.
That's cheating, because if I find out about it and you in my face, the only thing I'm going to look at is your mouth and know where it was not supposed to have been.
But if you say to this man, you can't be out there fucking none of these bitches, and he's gonna take that shit literally. If you say that man, you better not be out here fucking none of these bitches. I'm not fucking none of them, baby. Everybody that I'm with, they just sitting on my face. That's all they do. Okay. It's your fault because you didn't clearly define the goddamn rules of engagement.
That means you're just nasty, because you ain't supposed to go down on everybody.
But you would think that's included.
You would think so, but with in 2025, you got to be very, very clear.
But my thing is, you don't go down on everybody, bro.
I can't go down on everybody. Okay, so bet. I can't go down on everybody. If I'm married to you and you tell me you better not be out here fucking none of these bitches, right? Mm-hmm. And she is the only woman that I'm letting sit on my face. Everybody else, I'm turning them away. But she is the only woman I'm letting sit on my face. I ain't like here running through all these bitches. She the only one I'm sitting.
I bet you won't have no tongue. I bet you won't have no tongue after I cut your shit off.
You know why? Because it's stuck in her goddamn head.
But you won't be able to do it no goddamn more.
But I didn't cheat according to what you said. Because you said
you ain't put it in the fine print.
Well, that fine print of that divorce paper on top of the refrigerator gonna do the talking.
That's what I'm saying. You have to clearly identify what you define as cheating. And if you have to be headed as fuck to say that no part of your body should enter another part of her body.
Mm-hmm.
That's still, I could find a way to get around it.
Oh God.
Because hey, all I gotta do is go to, hey, you know what niggas don't do no more? Niggas don't finger fuck no more. Niggas don't do that anymore.
You said any part of your body should not be going into any.
Right.
That means your toes, your fingers,
Right.
your elbow,
But
your
hell,
kneecaps.
I ain't got to put my goddamn fingers in the coochie to goddamn rub their clit. I could be out here rubbing clits all day. Be out there bit.
But
That it ain't in that motherfucker. You got to be specific. I'm telling you, you talking to somebody when I tell you, number one. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody who was I was an English and literature school teacher. I am big on syntax. I'm big on words. If you that motherfucker got her own pillars. Look at them motherfuckers. That motherfucker, I wish I could see that. That motherfucker got her head between her legs and her goddamn titties is sitting up. And yeah. You have to. But see, but that's what my phone is. Not my phone, my mouse. She just said that you got to be careful with emotional cheating as well, right?
mm-hmm.
But you know, when most people look at, you know what I'm saying, the cheating, that shit is really for most people come from a physical standpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Anything that you are supposed to be doing exclusively with your wife or exclusively with your husband, and you do those things with any other person, that is wrong, regardless of if it's physical, emotional, mental,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, psychological. If you're doing anything that you're supposed to be doing exclusively with your significant other, and you do it with anyone else, you have just cheated.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Okay, so like for me, right now, I do this shit with my wife. Everybody don't have the opportunity or luxury to be able to do this shit. Like if you walking through the mall and I see somebody with a big ass, I'd be like, baby, look at this ass over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm not with her and I'm out here looking at asses and I'm commenting on asses, is that cheating? Because I talk about your ass a lot, even right here on this podcast. Because this is a whole lot of ass. Look at this goddamn the pole. Y'all can't see it. The pole for this chair is right between them goddamn ass cheeks.
No,
it's a whole lot of booty on this.
It's the way I was sitting.
It's not now.
Oh,
it's the way she was sitting earlier. Yeah, that motherfucker hang up on the both sides. You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
it's not.
Not at the present moment. I'm talking about the way you was sitting earlier.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
You don't even know there's a chair there.
You don't. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker just levitating on booty meat. Oh man. But again, to bring it back full circle, right? Like, is it wrong would it be wrong for your husband to make comments about other people's body?
No, because I ain't like that. Matter of fact, we're going to the strip club together.
You only going to the strip club for the goddamn Wayne.
You damn right. And get to a lap dance.
She got a nice booty.
I'm gonna pay this heifer so she can give you a lap dance.
Right.
As long as I get 20 pieces of weed.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Remember, you don't know about what part.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
So you will go to the strip club. You will go to the strip club with your.
But go ahead.
You say you go to the strip club with your boyfriend, right? You wouldn't pay for your husband or your boyfriend to get a lap dance from another lady?
I don't know about you getting a lap dance now.
Why? What's the problem? That's fantasy. No, it ain't even like that. Because what you gotta think about,
you gonna think about
he's not, but he's not physically messing with her like that. What she's doing is that joke ain't he's gonna be so ready to get the hell up out of there because he only want to go home to you with that now.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. So now you got me thinking about something else, right? if me and you married and we go to the strip club and that girl, let's say you the stripper, right? Me and you go to the strip club, she come put that booty on my meat. She make my meat goddamn harder than the times of slavery. You okay with us leaving that strip club, going home, and you getting this slave meat that she created? No. You okay with her making me hard and you receiving the benefits of the work she did?
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, we ain't even gonna make it in the house.
That's the intention. They'll take you in the first place.
Yeah.
She was proud of
That's
her.
putting excitement back in your I'm back in your
I don't know.
But let me tell you something. You get on that hood of that car, baby, and don't even make it out the garage.
You know what? See, I'm almost on the same page with her. Right?
Okay.
I'm almost on the same page with her. You
That's
know what
because
I'm saying?
y'all old school with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If my meat get hard, I want to give them this meat
If
to
I
the
done
motherfucker
gave
that made it
this
hard.
If I gave this heifer all these monies to do what she's supposed to do. No.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what
I'm
I'm
eating
saying.
my wings at that time. Like I'm not giving. I'm
Yeah,
not
fuck them
doing
wings.
that. Nigga, no. Use a lot. Take it back. Take it back. Yes, it will. You handle that on the way home.
But you say you got your
Listen what you're talking
In the club, I done ate them.
She hired the
But
man.
he's talking about you can get him hard in the car on the way home.
No.
She's talking about finishing the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about finishing.
Like what? In the car, eating them when they fresh and hot.
You can still take care of him on the way home. Even if he
You
is-
know what? It just depends on what kind of wings you have.
Lemon pepper.
Right. And the reason I say that,
Oh Lord.
it depends on the kind of wings you have. It depends on the kind of wings she has.
So
Right.
she
Because if this motherfucker has some jalapeno or
You
some,
can watch the strippers, but for the strippers to get on you, that's where I'm iffy about. You go.
Well then, baby, you don't need to be going to the
wait.
Oh,
Time out. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
You can watch the strippers throw your money, but for the stripper to actually get on you, that's where I'm.
Oh, you need to stay your ass at home. Oh yeah, you need to stay your ass at home. Because I'll be goddamn if I'm going to the strip club, I'm throwing this money up, and this motherfucker ain't finna put that booty meat on me.
I mean, I don't like strip clubs anyway. So
I'm just saying, if I'm not the
She
strip,
don't, because I paid for her to get a lap dance and
And I
her
want to
face
push
was
that motherfucker
red.
strip off.
I'm not the strip club type. I've been to, matter of fact, my daughter is 15 years old. I've been in Atlanta for almost 16 years. I've never stepped foot in a strip club here. Right? Now, when I was back in the day, well, shit, when we go to strip clubs in Memphis, I was in that bitch weekly. Right? I'd be goddamn if I'm going to the strip club in Memphis and I'm gonna give my money to this motherfucker and just say, oh, here go $20, here go $30, and let her walk the fuck off. And let her walk off.
I mean, she had
You better count your songs, too.
I just don't want.
Come put that booty meat right here. I want that booty meat right
And
there.
you know what's crazy though with strip clubs that y'all saying, no, I don't know about that, but 9 times out of 10, anytime I go and I'm with the it's a lot of gay women that's strippers.
Yeah.
And they end up actually trying to holler at me. So I'm not insecure by that, or with them dancing on my man or whatever, because I know they really want me, and I'm gonna let you do what you do, and then we going home.
You know what? I have this weird thing about strip clubs because, like, I don't want to be walking around nowhere with hard meat, right?
I would hope you would.
But the issue at hand is no matter what group of people you take with you, it is wrong to be out there with hard meat, right? So, for example, right, if I get a group of guys and all of us go to the strip club, let's say I get a group of guys from work and we go to the strip club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there, and the goddamn girl come give me a lap dance, and my meat harder than a roll of quarters. And now I got to go back to my table. Now I'm walking around to the strip, walking through the strip club, back to my seat, and all these niggas see this hard meat, right? Now, let's also say that I take a group of women with me that I'm cool with. I can take you and her, right? Your ass gonna go over there and get you some motherfucking wings. You're gonna be with me out the way because you don't want to goddamn deal with the shit, right? But now I get a lap dance, and now I'm uncomfortable because I got hard meat around y'all.
I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'm gonna
right. You know what I'm saying?
Last
but not least, which I think is the worst.
After I eat the wings, I'm gonna go get another to go.
Right, but then the worst part I think is to be the nigga that go to the strip club by himself. Right now, you got to make that walk of shame to your car.
Hey, some of them treat strip club like a damn bar.
With your motherfucking meat harder than the Great Depression.
You know, they can control it.
Say what?
Sometimes they can control it sometimes.
Hey man, you get that right booty rotating on that meat, ain't shit you can do with it. Right? Especially if the booty is a fanatical booty, right? Because this booty is good, but it's just a regular good booty. Your booty is good, it's just a regular small booty, right? But if you get a motherfucking booty that's like just ginormous,
like biscuits.
Yeah. Now
hey. For those of y'all that's watching, y'all go back and find the first episode where me and her was on.
She got the camel pants on.
She got the camouflage pants on. Matter of fact, that was back in October of 2024. Yeah. Her ass is just leaving the restaurant that we was at when we did the first podcast. Her ass is just leaving. It was your ass that pointed. No, it was you that pointed. Yeah, one of y'all pointed out to me. I was in the middle of talking some real good. God damn. If that okay, so all right, so boom. If you were to give me a lap dance, right? It is what it is, right? If you gave me a lap dance, my meat might get home. But you got to give me a lap dance for a longer period of time, right?
Understandable. What if I give you a titty dance?
She give me a titty dance, it's over with. Right? But if biscuit, she could come stand in front of me. I'm talking about as soon as her ass get ready to touch. Motherfucker hard already. Ain't even got to touch yet. All I gotta do is see her in her goddamn thong. Just imagine. I'm talking about this one good booty craters she gonna have too. I know she got some real good booty craters. Yes, Lord. Ain't nothing wrong with the booty craters.
So, okay. No, but I'm about to go home.
You gotta go home.
Okay. Because this joker is he's talking about behind.
Hey, biscuits, we gonna make it rain on you. Biscuits. I got $19,600. Come get some.
It's fake.
That booty ain't though.
That booty. She eat her cornbread, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, hey, I'm trying to tell you because some booties is worth a mortgage payment.
And she's in her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some booties is worth a mortgage payment.
What type of a mortgage payment? The high type or the low type?
My type.
What is your type?
My mortgage is almost $1,900.
So why it can't be the $60,000 mortgage?
$60,000 a month?
Yeah.
$60,000. What kind of ass is that?
I don't know, but
what mortgage is $60,000 a month?
Yeah,
them rich folks,
That we used to regular. I'm regular. I ain't regular.
need you to be rich.
I ain't rich.
I'm trying to get Biscuit some money.
Biscuit can come get 19,000 right now. I mean 1,900. She can come get 1,900 right now.
19,000. Oh,
she can get this 19,000. She can get this 19,000. I could sell her 1,900.
You gonna die. Cause your wife gonna kick your behind.
I already got permission. You got to know how to do shit. You got to know how to do shit. You got to ask your wife for permission to get lap dances. You got to ask your wife for permission for a bunch of shit. Right? Biscuits. I'll let you boy. One time for the one time.
All right, guys.
You can just give me one of your booty cheeks. You ain't got to put both of them on.
Because you ain't gonna make it.
I ain't gonna make it. You give me both of them. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I can handle both of your booty cheeks, no problem. I might be able to handle both of yours. But I gotta take them one at a time. I gotta take them one at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank y'all for watching He's Married, She's Single for February 19th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody on TikTok for watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank everybody on TikTok for watching. We're gonna make sure that we do this every week on TikTok. But for those of you that are watching on TikTok, you can go and subscribe on YouTube. Go type in the same username that you see that you'll follow me on TikTok and subscribe to that. I'm sorry, it's titties bouncing in my face, y'all. And I want to thank my producer, here she come again, for bringing us some wonderful snacks. I want to thank her and her left and right titty. You know, was that your hand?
Yes.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure that y'all follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and all that good stuff. You got anything you want to say to the people before we let them go?
Yeah. Oh Lord. Yes. If you have any questions that you want us to ask or whatever, DM us. We love that, and that's where we got our topic from today. As you can tell, it was a good topic.
Shout out to Shonda.
So send your topics to us, and we can we can address them on the next show.
Oh, last but not least, I had a few people that were inquiring about something that I'm gonna talk to you about as soon as we log out. But I want to make sure that y'all understand that the answer to that particular question is going to be answered next week, right? Because I have to consult with my partner, and I don't want to do anything without her consent. Even when you're a business situation, you can't make no decisions without consulting with motherfuckers. Just like you can't do it in relationships. You can't make decisions without consulting. And that's how you don't get caught up cheating. Make your decisions together. I'm gonna make the decision with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Other than that, that's it. I hope all of y'all have a wonderful night. And if you gonna do it, get your back blowed out tonight.
Lord, and just have a blessed rest of the week.
Get your back blowed out. Hit that button from up there at the top.
She can't see it. Did she do it?
Can she see? Okay. Why I hit the button and we still going?
Yeah.